over the last few weeks, we have absolutely seen the total collapse of the Young Turks when it comes to their respect, their self-respect, their dignity, their level of trust when it comes to what they're actually reporting. They have all but collapsed as a reputable network. I mean, this isn't a thing that's been happening over a short period. This has been going on for a long, long time. A couple of weeks ago, Sargon made a video and he actually complimented Cenk Uygur for mentioning when he was wrong. And I think that Sargon was wrong to do this, because Cenk is completely entrenched. There's no point in giving him 10 out of 10 for trying, because I don't give him anything. He had the facts in front of him when he made a mistake, a huge mistake, and then he rammed this mistake down his audience's throat as if it was truth, and he took the moral high ground and he continued on this crusade because he had read one word wrong. His own internal software had disallowed him from reading the actual story, from preventing him from seeing the words in front of his face. He couldn't see the words due to his own bias and prejudice, and it caused him to be publicly humiliated. The next day he went on his own show and tried to make light of it by saying, blah, ha, 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 we made a mistake, but because of this, and but no, you don't get to do that. You don't. This would be forgivable in a conversation between friends, but he is in a public, he's in a public forum, and he is a public and willing disseminator of information, and at this stage he is no more reliable than Alex Jones. The sound of Cenk's own voice has superseded his own ability to correctly discern and disseminate information to his viewing public. We saw Alex Jones come on his show and troll him. Alex Jones, who you have no time for. He seems like, to be totally honest, Alex Jones seems like a nice guy. He seems like an honest, if he was your friend, he'd be an honest guy. But on his show, he is completely dishonest, and he knows it. I'm sure he knows that most of what he's saying is shit. And his false rage, his false anger. This is Cenk now. Cenk does the same, except that we all know that Alex Jones is doing this as a character. Alex Jones it's full rage. You can see him, he's a bad actor, he's not a good actor, and he's swinging his hands around and shouting, going blah 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 blah. But when Cenk does it because he's the big dog. He is in charge of that station, he is in charge of all those people, he is the final opinion, and he can't handle hearing that he is wrong, or hearing that someone is smarter than him. This is absolutely the truth of the matter. Cenk Uygur has failed, and everyone around him has failed. I used to watch the Young Turks like so many of us, so long ago, and I would come in for work, I would do my housework, I would make the dinner, I would run my bath, and I would leave the Young Turks. This was back in the days when it used to broadcast live. I would leave it on for the 2 hours or whatever it was, and it was interesting and fun. I would get to hear all these things that I wouldn't hear before, and it would open me up to a lot of things that I didn't know about, and I trusted them. And then every now and again I would hear something, I would be like, right, that is not right, it's just not right at all, and I would check it out, and it turned out it wasn't right. And then that would happen more and more and more, and then it would get to the point where I would be listening to the Young Turks and I would be going, no, that isn't even right factually, that's just wrong morally, that they're being completely, they have stepped over a line here, and I'm not even sure if they've noticed they've stepped over the line. The Young Turks used to be very well respected and trusted, but that trust has collapsed. It started a long time ago and a lot of people have noticed it, but now they have become the left-wing version of Alex Jones. That, like I just said, that moment when Alex came on their show, their live broadcast, and trolled them, he was grinning. And Cenk collapsed. He couldn't handle that he was not the big dog at that moment. He didn't know how to handle someone challenging him that he couldn't fire or tell to shut up. He freaked out. He did the equivalent of throwing a tantrum. Honestly, if he could have started screaming and throwing his hands around, he would have. I honestly think if he could have started physically throwing his hands around, he would have done that as well. Anna Kasparian, who I used to respect for being, I used to think she was smart, probably the smartest one on the Young Turks, she turned out to be a fucking arsehole, a total bitch. She's standing there going, get the fuck off here, fat boy, and all the rest of that shit. Jimmy Dore, who when I watched the Young Turks I thought was the funniest guy on the Young Turks, he was primarily my reason for watching it, because I thought he was smart and funny. He starts spitting on people. I don't care if he's put water in his mouth and squirted it out, he's fucking spitting on people. He is human scum. Jimmy Dore, you are scum. I don't remember his name. The dude with the short hair. He's the only one who conducted himself with any degree of respect and dignity. He sat down, he knew what was going on, and he pretty much said to himself, I'm gonna, look, this is not what I want to happen. I know that anything I do is going to come across as bad. He knew everyone was going to see this and analyse this, so he just sat down and let it roll out, and he did so with respect, self-respect and dignity. The completely correct thing to do. But Cenk owns and runs that show. What Cenk should have done was say to Alex, right, he should have diffused the whole situation by saying, Alex, okay, get Alex a chair, sit down, let's mic him up, and let's have a conversation. If Cenk knows that he's right, if Cenk knows that he has all the facts on his side, and if he believes what he's saying is real, why did he not sit Alex Jones down and say, let's talk it out, let's do it in front of the cameras and everyone else can make up their mind? There was no chance that was going to happen. You know what would have happened if he'd have done that? That would have been big, really big. People everywhere in these circles would have been talking about that. It wouldn't have been huge, but it would have been big. But you know what was huge? The way Cenk, Anna and Jimmy Dore reacted, the way the Young Turks reacted to getting mildly trolled by Alex Jones. He stepped on the set and he gave them a little bit of shit, and look how they collapsed, look how they reacted. They started shouting and screaming. If there was no cameras there, I guarantee it would have got physical. Anna Kasparian turned into a complete cunt of a woman. A complete cunt. Jimmy Dore showed his true colours. He's a fucking piece of shit. The guy I like the least, Alex Jones, came across the best in that. Sure, he knew what he was doing, he was trolling. He was grinning all the way through it. But the Young Turks, that was your death knell. Your day is done. Your day is over. People, look, you've sold out to a puppet organisation that supports, I mean, you sold out to Al Jazeera. That basically, Cenk knows it. Everyone knows it. The Young Turks are now the laughingstock of the left wing. You are nothing more than the left wing version of Alex Jones. You are a propaganda station that does nothing more than have a high production value desk for Cenk to sit behind and shout at other people while refusing to have honest intellectual debates. The Sam Harris thing was the whole start of the nail in the coffin. You have one of the world's smartest, most intellectually honest men sitting in front of you, and you can do nothing but talk complete shit in front of him and dodge all of his questions. The Young Turks, you're a joke and you're done. Okay, I'm finished.